Oh my goodness, look who it is. Me. It's been what? I don't think I've posted anything to YouTube since probably August. It's December, which means you guys haven't seen the belly, huh? Unless you follow me on Instagram. Let me put you down. In true Christina form, I have 6% battery. So here's the belly. It's big now. We are officially 29 weeks along as of today. And Cora and I just got back to the house because she has a little bit of a cold and we got kicked out of kids club because I tried to push the boundaries. So we are stuck at home today. And I am trying to get a jump start on my New Year's resolution of getting back to YouTube. So I'm not gonna lie to you and tell you that we're gonna do this all the time because we both know I suck at YouTube. But I miss you guys. I don't miss editing. I hate that part of YouTube. But I do like filming and then the conversations that start with all of you afterwards. So I'm gonna try harder. But while you charge, I'm gonna go walk on the treadmill because basically at this point in my pregnancy, walking is my jam, let me tell you. I try to walk 2 miles a day of like dedicated exercise and then, you know, normal life beyond that. So yeah, I'm gonna get you on the charger. I'm gonna go eat a snack on the treadmill because YOLO, that's what you do when you're pregnant. I am obsessed with these white chocolate macadamia nut Cliff bars. They're so good. I'm so glad that my carbs are high enough right now to fit them in. And I had one of these at the gym before we got kicked out. This is the coconut almond chocolate Cliff protein bar. They have as much fat as they do protein, like as many grams, which means they have more calories from fat than they do from protein. So the fact that they call themselves a protein bar is kind of a stretch, but they're delicious. So yeah, I'm gonna stop rambling because now I'm at 4%. I'm gonna plug you in and then we're gonna sit down and chat a little bit after I get in some movement. So I'll talk to you soon. What are you doing? Why is there toothpaste on the table? How you feeling?
Good.
You feel better?
Yeah. But my voice is working.
What are you doing? You love the baby?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But where's the purple stuff?
What purple stuff?
Where's in your tummy?
Oh,
Where's the doctor?
the veins on my tummy?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Where's the doctors?
that's my blood in my body.
The doctors got you something?
Have you been going to all of Mommy's doctor's appointments with me?
Yeah. I need to go to the play one.
The play doctor?
Yeah.
Sorry. All right, give me a kiss and then you go watch Beauty and the Beast. Okay, say bye.
Bye.
Okay, go sit down.
Bye.
Squishing my belly.
Mickey.
We both have magic.
Mickey.
Okay, so Cora settled. My 2 miles are done. I thought I would just catch up with you guys and say what's up and kind of let you know how things have been going. So let's see, it's Christmas. Well, it's almost Christmas. So I feel like everything's just flown by with this pregnancy, and I had a feeling that was gonna happen, or that it would feel that way because we have 2 other kids and like a busy life these days. So Riker has been in school, which I hate. I love his teacher. I hate him being in school and not home with me.
Beauty and the Beast is done.
Oh my gosh, guys. Beauty and the Beast is done. Wait one. I'm so out of breath. So yeah, Riker's in school. He's doing really well. He likes it. I have threatened to pull him out like a million times. I think officially it's happened like 3 times. The transition was really hard for me, and that's why we haven't pulled him out, because he's been happy. But I don't love, you know, just the nature of a giant classroom and the reduced opportunity for one-on-one attention for kids that age that are learning first grade skills. I think they can benefit from more one-on-one time. And like I said, I love his teacher, and she's like the only person who could get me through this first year of putting our kid in school. And it looks like Cora will probably follow in Riker's footsteps. And what's cool is right now he's in a K1 classroom. So he's in a gifted program that he had to like test into. And then, so they have 4 or 5 classrooms at this elementary school that are set up just for kids who have been accepted into the gifted program. And so it's Montessori, so he can work at his own pace. It gets adjusted throughout the year. And like I said, she's fantastic, but I miss my baby. So that's been kind of hard. But then I also think it was just like a poor coincidence that we started public school while I was pregnant, because of course I've just been a little bit more emotional and a little bit easier to like, I don't want to say fly off the handle, but essentially fly off the handle. And so I mean, just as recent as like 2 weeks ago, 3 weeks ago, I threatened to pull him out. And I went as far as like going into the office to sign the paperwork. And his teacher said something sweet about like, thank you for trusting me with your treasure. Like, if this is what your heart says, then that's what you should do. And like, but she just had like all the right things to say. And I was like crying like this hormonal idiot outside of the classroom. And I went into the office, filled out the paperwork, and then like got in my car and cried. And emailed them and was like, okay, don't file the paperwork. Let me talk to my husband some more. And Vic is so great because he always supports me in everything that I feel really passionate about. And, you know, so he was like, babe, if you feel this strongly, go for it. And then I had told him like, sometimes I might need him to just like, to not do that. Like if I'm wrestling with something and going back and forth, like help me manage my crazy, essentially. So we decided to leave Riker there and have him ride out at least this school year. And I tried to promise his teacher I wouldn't threaten to pull him out for homeschool again. And she was like, don't say that. Like, if you need to, that's fine. And so, like I said, everybody has just been saying everything I want them to say to me, and which is great. And then it's also frustrating at the same time because I am so 50-50 on decisions anymore. And it's really frustrating. This has been like a new thing where I'm so indecisive. I like have been second guessing like everything. Like I can't, you know, like the joke about women not being able to pick a restaurant, like I'm the worst. I get so like worried that like I'm gonna regret my decision, or that like it's so stupid. It's dumb. So there's my ramble on the school scenario. So I am working with Cora on her stuff at home. Because Riker tested into the gifted program, they had said right away that when the time came for Cora to be old enough, that they would want to test her, because usually it's like a sibling thing. So we'll see how that goes.
that's not for a couple months, but her and I have been working on preschool homework at home. She's so different from her brother. Like, he loves school and like wanted to learn, and she's just like, I just want to do my own thing and memorize and sing Descendants songs all day. She's obsessed with the Descendants. So yeah, working with her on stuff. It's bizarre that she's not going to be our baby anymore soon. She's very excited about the baby. It took a while to convince her that it was in fact a brother and not a sister. She was sad about it for a minute, but we've been explaining to her how it's actually a really good thing that she gets to stay our only princess. And so she's on board, which is good. So it's just crazy to think, because she's still got the little baby voice and she's our cuddler and stuff like that. And I just know that the second that the baby gets here, she's gonna seem massive, you know, and it's just so crazy. Like, it's still crazy to me that we're having another baby. Like, he never stops moving. I mean, he actually stopped for now, but when I got off the treadmill, he was going crazy. He's the wiggliest baby ever. So I'm very aware of him being inside me. This pregnancy hasn't been super breezy. It hasn't technically been difficult, but it hasn't been as easy as my other two. So Vic had said, I remember when I was pregnant with Riker, he would call it like a Hollywood pregnancy. Oh, excuse me. That's rude. He'd call it a Hollywood pregnancy, because that was right about the time that that movie, What to Expect, had come out. And it was just like, I just felt great. Things were super easy. And then of course my water broke early and Riker came prematurely. So that wasn't awesome. But even that like wasn't bad. Like, the most annoying part was that he had to hang out in the NICU, but he never had any problems in the NICU. He had to stay till he was 35 weeks gestational age. So that one went pretty well. Cora's, I had some discomfort from like round ligament pain, and then we later found out that there was an issue. She's singing. With the placenta having removed itself from my uterine wall. And so not perfect, but not difficult really either. And I wanted to have a third baby because I just felt like I wanted to be pregnant one more time. So this one, you know, comes with the fear of the fact that I've already had 2 premature babies. And so I've been freaked out this whole time. I have to do progesterone shots every week. So every Thursday, Vic gives me a shot in my hip for that. They're not awesome. It hurts. I mean, it only hurts when he's doing it. And then sometimes I end up with a bruise. And one time he hit like a nerve because I talked him into doing it in my butt cheek, and fucking killed. And then because we do them on Thursday, I've figured out about 6 weeks into it that Fridays are pretty hard for me. I get really tired. I don't want to eat. I'm grumpy. So we just know that post-shot day is not fun. So we've been doing the shots for the month of October. I had they decided to start doing cervical checks on me to see the length. So they were doing that via ultrasound. And at one point I shrunk, my cervix shortened about 1 centimeter from the week previous. So that was like a terrible couple of weeks because I was freaked out that my cervix was already preparing for labor. And, you know, so I was afraid of everything and just super emotional. I've also just been really uncomfortable. Like, I don't know if I just have this romantic memory of pregnancy and maybe it's always this uncomfortable, but I really thought that because I was coming into this in like the best shape of my life, that it would be easier. And I don't think it has been. It's kind of stunk. So I think I lifted more weights with my other 2 pregnancies, like further into it. I still, like, this Monday I got in a really good leg day and I'm still squatting 95 pounds for like multiple sets of 10. So like I still have some strength there. I still have my good days, but like I'll confess that after that workout Monday night, holy cow, my pelvis hurt so bad. And you know, my low back gets going, and this kid, like Cora, likes to sit sideways, so that brings its own discomforts. They took my, so Zantac is off the market. Don't take Zantac. And then I had been informed that taking too many Tums can also lead to like the calcification problems that I had with my placenta, like just taking too much calcium, and I get really bad heartburn. So I was always taking like 1,000,000 Tums a day. And so now I'm not taking any because I don't want to risk any problems, because Cora had IUGR from her placenta basically dying and calcifying early. And so, what was the other thing? Oh, you're also not supposed to take my anti-nausea medication that I've always been prescribed for all of my pregnancies, because it causes birth defects. So all of the medications I had relied on, and I'm not a big medication user, but like the stuff that made like the pregnancy symptoms easier to live with, are all big no-nos. So I've just been like a fire-breathing, nauseous dragon, which, I mean, really then, luckily the nausea went away about halfway through the 2nd trimester, but that took a long time. I had pretty rough nausea this time around. And then, you know, I just felt kind of, we've still been settling into Colorado and our life here, and then the school schedule. Cora and I got gym memberships, which is nice because I can get out of the house more. But I don't know, it's just been crazy. It was a crazy summer, crazy fall. I was informed this morning by Riker's friend Maddox that apparently winter solstice is December 21st. So it's almost winter. This is my favorite time to live here in Colorado because it's pretty. I love the snow. I like watching it from the inside. It was super cold this morning. It was like 25 at drop off and misty. So I like it when it's like this. I was not ready for a Denver summer. It was so fucking hot. And then I was pregnant and nauseous, and I was so grumpy about this summer because it was like over 100 degrees, or at least like 95 plus so often. And we're so close to the sun, and there's like no pools out here. Like our HOA doesn't have a pool. So we'd have to go to like the water park. Obviously there's no beach, which I'm used to. And so this summer I was very grumpy. I was not super stoked. And so all of that added up to me just kind of pulling away from like Instagram and YouTube and stuff like that, because I don't want to be that person who gets on here to like complain to you, because who wants to watch that? And so I just didn't talk and stuff. And I still don't have, I've got a couple of girlfriends here, but like not, I'm terrible about being available for stuff, and my friends are busy because they've all got kids who are in activities and stuff like that. So, but it's like, I have to fully admit that I'm terrible about forming friendships like in person. And so, you know, I don't really have a circle out here. But luckily I've gone to visit my mom a lot, and we've just gotten closer and closer, as my experience as a mother grows, which I think has been really cool. And then my sister had her baby in March, and so her and I, it's been the same thing. Like we all have so much more to talk about. So that's been really nice, having those relationships blossom. So yeah, that's where I'm at. So like I said, today I'm 29 weeks. I feel probably the best I've felt in a while. Like as of right now, I think the third trimester might be my favorite. Shout out to my Aunt Paige if she happens to watch this. I know she follows me on Instagram, but she had said something about how the third trimester is so great because you just sit back and chill. And I was like, who likes the third trimester? But honestly, I feel pretty good. This week's been crazy because everyone's sick and we've just had errands to run. We were just out of town for Thanksgiving for a week. And so I only got in that lift on Tuesday, not Monday, on Tuesday. But we've been to the gym most days this week and I just go and walk. That's been my main thing. Luckily, it seems like my muscle that I've built over the last couple of years is hiding under there somewhere. I am up 22 pounds. So I was 136.9 when this started. I think this morning I was 157.9. So is that 21 pounds? So right where I should be. I'm guessing I'm gonna surpass 30. But with being 29 weeks means I only have 8 weeks until I'm full term, and that's basically my only goal right now. I am not counting on going to 40 weeks. If I can just get to 37, that'd be cool. Because then I can give birth in the birth center. And I've had 2 unmedicated natural deliveries, but you know, it was a pain in the ass because everybody was freaking out because they were premature and wanted to immediately jump into all these interventions. And I just am hoping that we get the opportunity with this one to just be treated like normal people, having a normal delivery, no stress. And we're delivering at Rose Medical Center in Denver. And it's super nice. It's like a top rated hospital in the United States for its birth center. It actually has a birth center in the hospital, which is cool too. So they have like giant beds, whirlpool tubs, and massage therapists roaming. You have to like take a class or like sign paperwork saying that you've had an unmedicated delivery before to be in there if you don't want to do the class. And then it's like no intervention if you're in the birth center. So I'm really excited and hoping that we get to do that. So I've got, 6 more shots? We do them up until week 36 will be the last shot. So 7 more? I don't know. I'm ready to be done with those. So yeah, things are good. I'm a million weeks pregnant. I feel like it. But everyone's happy and healthy. Kids are doing fantastic. Vic is fucking killing it at work. They keep him busy, but he's doing really good and I'm really proud of him. And we're settled in to Colorado pretty much. And I feel like when you have your first Christmas in a new house, that really seals the deal on living there, you know? Because it's like you get that tradition, our trees up, all that kind of stuff. So yeah, hopefully you guys don't mind less of the like vlog follow me around style. I'm not super comfortable taking you to my gym. It's super crowded and I don't really know enough people there yet. And then you have been chilling in my glove compartment of my car forever. So I just keep forgetting to take my camera with me places. But I was thinking that I want to film some of my favorite things that I've been using recently that have really helped me. And then maybe talk about like symptoms and stuff like that. I did recently get some coaching inquiries, and so I am still coaching and loving it. I'm so proud of the girls I'm working with right now and all the hard work they're putting in. No one's dieting. I love it. None of my girls right now are on a cut. We're just building muscle, getting strong, and it makes me so happy. So if Lindsay, this poor girl, she's gonna kill me. I've been giving her so much shit because I'm constantly on her about water. Go drink some water. Everyone go drink some water. You watching this right now, you probably need more water because it's winter. Water is so important in the winter. Like you dry out and nobody wants to drink water, and I've been the worst. I am determined to drink a gallon today. I've been averaging like 75 ounces. So I have also been sucking. We all need to drink more water. So yeah, my email is always on my Instagram. It's also just c.castle@yahoo.com. Still taking on clients, and I think I've got a room for like a handful more. I'm super hands-on, and like I bug my clients like every day or every couple of days if there's something we're working really hard on or they have full access to me. So I try to keep my group kind of small so that I can keep up that one-on-one attention. I love when people are not dieting through the holidays because then that's just stress that we don't have to worry about. So I'm excited to have girls who have embraced consistency and strength. It's really exciting. So yeah, that's pretty much it. If you've hung out this long, thank you. You must be a diehard member of my little community of people, and you mean a lot to me if that's you. So thanks for being here. I will not promise you that I will be more on top of it, but I will try. I'm gonna go edit this right now and get it up today. So it's Friday. I want this up today. I'm gonna try really hard. So yeah, I'll talk to you guys soon.